This episode of Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. To get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
This is Luca Parrish, and you are listening to the Capes and the Lunatics Sidekicks podcast.
Ack, ack. That's right, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of We Are the Knights. The Batman podcast. That's right. I am Phil. Joining me, as always, it is Hellfire. Arr! It's like a pirate. Arr! That's right. We are back to discuss the Penguin Affair from Batman 448, 449, and Detective Comics 615. That's right. Cross it over both. Probably trying to get sales on Detective up, but still.
Yeah.
Yes. Usually we've been doing either an arc of Batman or an arc of Detective. Today you get both. So yes, and as you heard from that ack, it's a penguin. Yes, the Penguin Affair.
More like Hunchback of Notre Gotham, but whatever.
Hello.
Should have done your homework if you don't understand that reference.
Oh, that's right. It's the first appearance of Harold.
No mod.
Well, the first appearance in Batman, didn't he? Let me see if it's in the notes, because I was going to say, didn't he appear in, like, I thought he was at The Question, or I thought he had appeared somewhere before.
I'll take your word for it, Philip.
I'm not seeing it. Maybe it'll pop up in one of the other notes, but
this cover's so fancy.
Let's see. Yes, because like I said, yeah, for those you don't know, Harold was like, for a while there, he's building a bunch of Batman's gadgets and stuff. Harold Allnut. And yes, spelled exactly the way you would think, kids. Looking for. Wait. Oh yes, first appearance, The Question number 33, and from December 1989.
He could have been in the movie had this been a year earlier.
So is he a Denny O'Neil creation then?
Seems like.
And then, of course, his tragic end came in Batman 619, the last part of Hush.
Yeah, Hush, don't talk about it.
All right. Ready to jump into this? The Penguin Affair. Yeah, so the first one is from Batman 448.
The Penguin Affair. One of three.
June 1990. Yes, part one. Pawns.
Pawns.
You think someone's
playing chess, not checkers, fool?
I was gonna say, you think someone's playing chess? And the writers.
Women, so maybe.
Oh. The writers are Marv Wolfman and Alan Grant, because remember, in the Batman and Detective.
It was a collaboration. But did they stop and listen is what I wanted to know.
Oh, this only has Jim Aparo listed as artist, but didn't we get some Norm Brayfogle in the Detective issue?
I'm pretty sure.
How dare they? So yes, part one, Pawns, from Batman 448. On a lonely road, a man walks towards nowhere. Is that a haiku? His name means...
Cue the Incredible Hulk hitchhiking music.
His name means little, and his fortune even less, for he is a hunchback, and luck has never been on his side. I know I've heard this song somewhere. Every driver that passes by stops at the sight of him, but when they get closer, all they can muster is insults and rude remarks about
his face ugly? What does that even mean?
That's not even clever. Yeah, all I can muster is insults and rude remarks about his physical appearance. Eventually, a group of men get out of their car and start beating this man to a pulp. But unaware... I know, that's not nice. But unaware to them, another person More dangerous than they are is watching the whole scene. When the thugs are done beating the helpless hunchback, the spectator sends his bodyguard, a woman by the name of Lark. So
A
yes,
bird, get it? Type of bird. Do you see where this is going?
get it. Lex has Mercy and Penguin has
Because
Lark.
he has none.
Ew. To retrieve the man and take him to their vehicle, Lark takes the hunchback to the back seat of the car where the poor beaten man is greeted by the Penguin. All in his fancy classic top hat and everything.
Monocle cane. Giving rich Uncle Moneybags a run for his money.
Mr. Peanut? Is that you? All right. 3 months later, a large flock of birds attacked the Gotham Stock Exchange building because they got screwed out of their
Dark Knight Rises?
they got screwed out of their GameStop money. Ew. Without an apparent reason, and Batman. Well, yeah, birds attacking is usually for no apparent reason. And Batman goes to the place to try to stop the crazed animals. But after a long struggle, Batman manages to stop the birds, but he is unaware that his activities are being monitored by the Penguin in his hideout far away.
Oh, you see that owl in the corner?
Who?
Whom?
Okay, Ross. Penguin is using technology created by the Hunchback, whose name is Harold. So I'm assuming Harold wrote his name down for Penguin, because otherwise how would he know his name?
Did he just give him a name? You are now Harold?
I'm going to have to read the question now, because I never read his first appearance. So yeah, I don't know if he had a name before, but yeah. Oh, please, you know if Penguin would have
named
him.
Harold the Hunchback? Come on. This is like almost Stan Lee levels of alliteration here.
Okay. I was going to say, if the Penguin did it, though, don't you think you would have given him another stupid bird name or something? Like Hawk the Hunchback or something.
Wait a minute. We've been doing this. Batman's been doing it all wrong. Think about it.
That's what Catwoman said.
Nemesis, not Joker. Because he names his sidekick Robin. I'm just saying. We've been doing this all wrong, people.
What, you have to name your partners different, something you're interested in?
Well, it will be Zipper then.
Oh, I was gonna say, is that why you call me giant penis all the time?
No. Dickhead.
Oh!
Different. Nobody tell Rob.
Definitely nobody tell Rob.
Nobody tell Rob. Do we ever see Lark again? Like outside of this this era? I don't think she ever
I don't know if we see her past this story.
I feel like we've seen her like a little past this story, but not much after.
Maybe, yeah, not much past this. Yeah, no. Again, I wonder if she's like one of those Marv characters who doesn't survive past when he leaves.
Oh, true.
I was gonna say, who are you talking to? Me? Big Penis Funko? What?
Somebody in the comments?
Oh, Russell, are you actually reading this? Hello again. I'm almost finished. Oh, yeah. So let me know if you send in feedback, Russell. I can add it in the last second. That's what Ray did for Green Lantern this week, man. I was throwing it on the soundboard while we were like giving our reviews at the end.
Always the professional. We love our Gelman here.
Thank you, Reach. In order to manipulate the flocks of birds, and this is just the first test of this technology. Yes, the deadly menace of a flock of seagulls. After a successful test,
wait, did they run so far away? That's them, right?
I think so, yeah. Man, music puns. Where's Matt Kona when you need him?
Suck it, Kona.
I
didn't even do anything.
I know. After success, it's never what if he does something. It's if you unpun him, overpun him. After a successful test, Penguin resumes a continuous chess match with an unknown adversary using his computer, and he explains that he has been playing against the same unknown person for several years.
See? Let's
So-
dethrone Joker as Batman's #1 arch nemesis.
I come
Just
at you
saying,
with.
sick of it.
I come to defeat you with chess, sir.
It's a thinking man's game, see?
Now, why is anyone in Gotham playing it? After making his move, Penguin starts watching the soap opera called Heartstrings as he has become.
Secret Hospital. Oh no, wait. Wrong universe.
And he has become infatuated with the character of Heron, played by the attractive actress Sherry West. Any relation to Adam?
Interesting.
Chess and soap operas. Who is the Penguin? Someone's grandma?
Basically.
These days it would have been, he's reality TV or something.
Oh yeah. Kim Kardashian all the way. Keeping up with the Kardashians. Yes.
Kim Kardashian.
Nah, Penguin's more of a Chloe guy. I just feel it.
Oh.
He likes a big, tall Amazon, you know?
Hey-oh.
I mean, look at Lark. I'm just saying.
I don't know what's going on.
All right. Later, Penguin and Harold prepare for the second test of the bird-controlling device, and they send the animals towards the Gotham Bank, where they succeed in stealing the money.
Oh,
Penguin
no, not the bank. Whatever shall we do? Who cares? Bankers suck.
Bank robbery. Penguin is satisfied with the test, and he asks Harold to let him control the birds. As a result, Penguin takes the animals on a murderous rampage on a crowded tunnel of Gotham.
Who does he think he is, Hitchcock?
Seriously.
But seriously, this is why I don't like birds, probably.
Never go through a tunnel in Gotham. I mean, the bird attack, and then in Nightfall. I mean, it's all...
You know what? Just never go to Gotham.
She said it funny, Rob. Come on, get on her case.
Come on, Phil, say
She's trying
Gotham.
to fit in. I always just say got ham, because boy, do they.
Whoa. Damn. At that moment, Batman is in the Batmobile with Tim Drake at his side. Yes, he's still training.
He's like, but I don't want to wear the bright suit. Can I get a black suit?
Oh, Lord. Give him a meme punch. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah, so he's in the Batmobile with Tim Trainee. The Dark Knight gives Tim a chance to deduce the culprit behind the bird attacks. How hard is it to figure out which rogue is behind a bird attack?
Birds? Penguin? Penguin! Like, what? What even was that panel?
I know, it's just like... If someone...
Okay, but it was the point. If Tim didn't get it, he was fired. He was getting left on the side of the road.
Oh, yeah, he better get it. Honing his detective skills. However, when they learn of the emergency at the tunnel, they hurry towards there. At Penguin's hideout, Harold becomes concerned about Penguin's reckless actions with his bird-controlling device. Penguin notices this, and he sends the poor henchman to get a massage by a reluctant Lark, who is disgusted at the thought of her current task. Penguin continues...
Whoa! He said, oh, yes, you can, and if I say so, you... Whoa! Whoa, Penguin, do not make us cancel you. They've canceled Eminem. You might be on the chopping block next.
They
canceled Pepe Le Pew. You might be next.
He's a man. Do whatever he wants.
Whew, the 80s were wild.
Give him the Robert Kraft. Once alone, Penguin continues creating mayhem and reveals his intentions of eliminating Harold once he is of no more use to him.
Shut the front door. Get out of town. He said there can only be one deformed person working in Gotham.
Hey, Penguin's hunchback is in the front, okay?
Hey-oh.
Ew. Batman is busy trying to contain the chaos left in the tunnel, but Penguin has already moved his path of destruction to the Gotham power plant. As these events take place, a lonely bird crashes into Sherry West's apartment with a threatening note to the actress from her admirer, the Penguin.
Can we talk about how the guy's not sleeping between her and the window or the door, and he doesn't want to get up. He told her it's her apartment.
Well, I was going to say, well, one, I mean, it's her apartment. She could probably sleep on whatever
He's
side she
still a
wants.
guy.
I know. And two, yeah, I mean, what is this? A little Hellfire date? Someone broke in. You go check it out. And where's my breakfast?
I don't know. You better ask your Uber driver.
Egg McMuffin right on that passenger seat, kid.
I don't know what's going on.
That's why you should follow us on Facebook personally.
Follow us on Facebook, man. See how her employees fail her and see how her dates are inconsiderate fools. But yeah, again, why didn't she jump at the Penguin, man? Seems like her dating life wasn't the best anyway.
I mean, at least we see Penguin makes his women do what he wants, not what they want. So
True.
She might have dodged a bullet on that one.
True. Batman arrives too late at the power plant, and Commissioner Gordon informs him about the recent events and how they connect to the recent threat to Sherry West. Oh, thank you, Russell. He said feedback is sent. All right. Back in the Batcave, Alfred and Tim are concerned about Penguin's next move, but Bruce decides to take some time to stop worrying about that and makes his next move in a chess game against an unknown adversary.
I didn't see that coming.
Birds of
Insert shocked Pikachu face.
birds of a feather.
Hey-o.
No.
Bats are rodents with wings, but whatever. I love bats. They're good for the environment, but they can stay away from me. Thank you.
Having done his move, Bruce explains that sometimes a problem can only be solved if you take your mind away from it, if only for a short time.
Oh, we get a Nintendo drop, by the way, guys.
Yep. Oh yeah, Alfred.
Nintendo
Oh,
will be so pleased to hear that.
it's 1990, of course. With a fresh mind, Batman deduces Penguin's most likely plan and goes out to prevent anything bad from happening to the helpless actress. I love that. You know, Tim's like, why the actress? And Bruce is like, what does he say? He's like, you're 13. You'll figure it out in a little bit. Once that puberty,
he figures it out quite soon. He gets a girlfriend not too long after this.
Once that puberty hits, kid.
I don't know. The drawing of Tim Drake drives me absolutely insane. His appearance is very inconsistent.
Yeah. He was what they needed him to be, and they didn't want to piss people off like they did with Jason.
True.
On the set, Sherry is recording a scene while Commissioner Gordon and several of his men surround the area. Batman is present as well, but despite their measures, they are all taken by surprise when a large flock of birds attacks them and distracts everyone, while a group of birds take Sherry and fly away with her. Yes, a big group of birds picks her up and fly. How many birds were there to pick up a grown adult?
Well, she's an actress, so she couldn't weigh more than 102 pounds.
Oh, maybe.
And if he has like hawks can carry pretty heavy loads, like 70. I think it's like 70 to 80 pounds. They can pick up like tigers and stuff. So
True.
He's got some big birds. They're not all the same kind of birds, so I could see it technically.
Batman follows the birds in the Batmobile, but Penguin creates a distraction by sending more birds to commit crimes and break into buildings in Gotham, leaving Batman conflicted between stopping the birds or saving the woman. Yes, like I said.
One person.
I know. Harold.
She's an actress. They're a dime a dozen.
Seriously. Yeah, like I said, Harold first appeared in the question. Sherry West and Lark, this is their first appearance.
Only appearance.
Exactly. Yes, this story.
I just want to bring up my favorite panel from this issue is Batman suiting up
Again,
Like
more
the
of one.
trunks aren't one piece. Like he actually has to put the pants on, then pull it. I don't know how I feel about that.
I know.
It's like, well, you're already putting on underwear. Why are you putting your underwear on the outside then?
I think the
Oh,
pants
Because
come off
Superman
next.
does it. Is it because Superman does it?
I think the pants come off next.
Ooh, that
I-
was just interesting. That's all I'm
but-
gonna say. That page was interesting.
But again, there's
Batman
like
getting suited up.
it just seems it's just a Marv. I don't know. Is it Marv or Jim Apara? Somebody loves those suiting up scenes. It seems like.
It's Jim. I almost guarantee you it's Jim.
Probably. I mean, yeah, but
Can we talk about how Batman wears a bodysuit to make his muscles look bigger? Apparently.
well, again, this
I'm
is.
looking like the old 1990s Flash padded suit there.
Well, I was gonna say this is the Keaton era, so.
So
Course.
let's head over to Detective Comics 615.
All right, let's see.
Gotham and Chaos. You don't say. Get out of town. Shut the front door.
Yes.
I love this cover. I think it's my favorite out of the three, actually.
Oh yeah, it is good. I mean, the
I
first
like
one
the
was
purple. It hits just right.
yeah, the first one wasn't bad, but yeah, this one is good too. Yeah, just you see this like Batman in shadow on that rooftop and birds just tearing everything up. Yeah, so Detective jumps to Detective Comics 615. Also
June 12, 1990.
Yes, also June 1990. The Penguin Affair Part 2, Bird of Ill Omen.
More like Bird of Ill Repute, but whatever. And they let you know. Continue from Batman number 448. Thank you, editor.
Yes, Batman notices a man in danger from the attacking birds and jumps out of the Batmobile to help him, giving up the chase of Sherry West. Although Batman has saved one life, this case is far from over. The birds have taken Sherry to the Penguin's hideout, where the criminal mastermind reveals his infatuation for Heron, the character she plays in the soap opera Heartstrings.
Oh, he can't separate reality from... Okay.
Again, he's an
That
old
figures.
person. Can't tell the difference. Oh, jeez. Yes, good point, Russell. Retroactively, wonder what the Court of Owls was thinking with all the birds.
Penguin must join us.
Again, they're like, we don't need to make our existence known yet. Batman's gonna take care of this. Who knows? Maybe they were probably gonna make a fortune off the construction, rebuilding everything.
Exactly. It's just like all the glass makers in the Marvel universe.
Hello.
Depending on Spider-Man and Daredevil.
Exactly. And Moon Knight. Penguin has fallen in love with the treacherous and evil nature of Heron, but when Sherry tries to make him understand that it is only a character she plays, Penguin won't listen. Yeah, who listens to a woman? Yeah. When one of his henchmen interrupts him, Penguin is furious and sends his birds to attack the thug.
He said you interrupt me with this materialistic trash.
It is then that Sherry understands that she has to play along with the madman. In the meantime, Batman tries his best to stop the chaos created by the killer birds, but one of Penguin's surveillance birds has spotted him, and the criminal sends a large group of birds to attack Batman. The Dark Knight has to fight his way back to the Batmobile, but even as he starts driving away, the birds keep following him.
You're a bat. Be a bat.
I mean, that's kind of smart. I mean, I don't think he never says it, but I wonder if Penguin's like, oh, maybe I can find the Batcave. I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Nobody does. Somebody smoked a doobie and wrote this trilogy. That's all I'm saying.
I was gonna say, was it like Marv?
Was this an ode to Alfred Hitchcock or what?
Well, I was gonna say, was Marv like a big fan of Alfred Hitchcock or something? Yeah,
Might be.
you would think.
I mean, it's fun, but don't think about it too hard, kind of thing.
And again, it's like something different for a Penguin, because I mean, how many bird motifs can you come up with? Bird crimes. How many times has he stolen jewels or something named after a bird or something? All right, so let's see. Meanwhile, okay, this is a subplot that comes into the next issue. Really has nothing to do with the Penguin. Meanwhile, an airplane approaches the Gotham airport, but the whole building has been taken over by birds, and the plane is
Yeah, you
also
can't have
attacked.
that. They'll get into those dang engines and you'll go. Whoop.
Oh yeah, ask Sully. The pilot attempts to make a maneuver to avoid the impact with the birds, but the vehicle can't stand the pressure and breaks in half. The airplane descends to the ground after the crash. It leaves a great hole in the ground. So you didn't see that a lot, I think, in this era. It's like, yeah, a whole plane full of people just like died, basically.
For no reason. Just,
Well, next the issue Detective, yeah, it releases some ancient creature out of the ground.
Yeah.
The
show must go on after this arc, so.
Yeah, because Alan Grant had some, he liked his little supernatural stuff.
But the plane is called Skybird, get it?
Oh, at the same moment, Batman drives the Batmobile towards the Bat Cave, but the constant attack of birds and the explosion caused by the plane crashing distracts him long enough, and the car.
And the road was wet. Don't forget the road was wet.
Yes, that's true. But the car careens off the road towards the river.
And Penguin's watching it all.
Who taught Batman how to drive? Lilith Hellfire?
He survived, didn't he?
I guess, and he crashed and walk away from Hello.
Exactly.
Batman survives the crash thanks to the Batmobile's airbags, and he swims to the surface.
Kids, buckle up and have airbags. See?
And have that closed dome on your car. And he swims to the surface where the birds are still waiting for him. Batman knows he is not far from the Bat Cave, and he tries his best to run to the secret entrance. Alfred and Tim Drake watch the chaos in Gotham from Wayne Manor, and they spot Batman running towards the cave. Batman finally realizes that there's one bird that is not attacking him, and he deduces that it must be Penguin's surveillance bird. Using a flare, Batman scares that bird away and activates the secret button in his utility belt that opens the Batcave's entrance. Okay, he blinds the bird for 2 seconds, but wouldn't Penguin be like, okay, the Batcave's nearby? We got to the bottom of the cliff where Bruce Wayne's house is at.
Exactly.
Although Batman manages to get inside the cave, many birds have also breached inside, and the struggle continues inside the cave. Alfred
Where's those bats when you need them, right?
I know, man. Well, it's nighttime. Maybe they're out hunting or whatever. Alfred and Tim open the grandfather clock secret entrance, but they have to retreat to a closet to avoid being attacked by the crazed animals. Having attempted many things to stop the birds, Batman finally deduces that they may be under some sort of frequency control. So he uses the Bat computer to neutralize the frequency and returns the animals to their normal mild state. Most of them die, don't they?
Nobody tell Peter.
No. Meanwhile, as the Penguin celebrates his small victory by dancing with his hostage, a terrible creature has been again, the next issue Detective has been released from underneath the ground where the plane crashed, and it crawls to the surface, finding freedom from its prison. In Wayne Manor, Batman is still determined to stop the Penguin, but Alfred is more concerned about the repairing and cleaning that needs to be done after the bird attack. So, what do you think?
I don't know about this one.
Yeah.
There's a lot of chaos. But I don't like birds. I seriously I can't. Like people that have birds as pets, I don't trust you. I'd rather see somebody with a snake. Birds creep me out, man. I prefer to eat them. Just saying.
Oh yeah, but that ancient creature thing.
That ancient creature thing looks like Moon Knight. I'm just saying. No
oh. Russell said, I think Thanos is in love with whatever crawled out of that plane crash.
She has been a prison.
Oh, good Lord. Another fancy man. But yes, this is on DC Universe Infinite, or it was reprinted in Batman the Cape Crusader Volume 3.
That is what I'm reading it on.
Oh, nice.
I want to shout out issue 3's cover for being the classiest. Not my favorite, but it's the classiest.
With the mask and stuff.
The little falcon.
Oh,
Not to be confused with the Winter Soldier.
hey-oh. That's right. Tune in to Capes and Lunatics episode 201 when me and Charlie are joined by that other fancy man, Ray, to discuss Falcon and Winter Soldier episode 1.
Chapter 3, Winged Vengeance.
Winged Vengeance. Oh, the penciler changes. We get Mark Bright on this for art on this issue. I believe he was doing a bunch of Green Lantern stuff at this point.
Okay. This is kind of why Bruce's face changes. Okay, I got you.
What?
Bruce's face kind of changes a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Again, I wonder if this was just like, he's doing a favor, filling in for somebody.
Not bad, just noticeable.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's not a bad artist. Yeah, it's just, it's very different from the first two chapters.
Tim's once again 11 years old.
Exactly.
Looked like he was 15. And I'm just saying.
We don't want him getting too old too quick, love. In the Batcave, Bruce analyzes one of the birds left after the attack by the Penguin, while Alfred and Tim Drake clean the mess left after the struggle. Yeah, all the dead birds. Alfred and Tim Trainee. Russell said, I thought Batman looked like Judge Dredd in that issue with the Alan Green connection. Nice. Bruce finds that the birds have a wave modulator implanted in their skulls, which allows Penguin to control them with microwave signals. Tim suggests that they could use one of the modulators to trace the signal back to its origin when Penguin starts manipulating them. And although Bruce knows that is a good idea, they still don't have the means to do that. Batman leaves the cave, but not before telling Alfred and Tim to investigate the recent activities of the organized crime in Gotham. Okay, this was weird for me. Batman drives the Batmobile to a deserted cliff near the sea where he stops and takes a moment to meditate. This helps Batman clear his troubled mind, and after a few moments...
He's brooding! He's pulling an angel! Oh, no!
I'm like, how big is your house?
He's like,
You can't go to one of your 20 bedrooms and meditate?
No, that fresh salt air or whatever that is in that water. I don't know.
Oh, please. I'm sure there's balconies off every 25 bedrooms he had.
He's a drama queen, okay? We all know this. He did it for the aesthetics. He's taking a selfie for the gram.
Oh, yeah. Just the dialogue boxes. It's like, oh, he's such a small part of the universe and stuff. Just...
Like, he smoked a doobie, didn't he? Did he get bit by one of those birds? Did Batman have rabies?
Somebody was
very out of character. I agree.
Somebody was smoking a doobie.
Smoked a doobie.
Or worse.
But yes, after a few moments, he comes up with a perfect plan thanks to Tim's suggestion. As Batman leaves the place, he reminds himself to congratulate the kid for his idea.
The boy needs reassurance. What is that panel where he's like, I don't know, he looks like He-Man in that classic GIF meme? Oh yeah. Looks like he's about to start a rave.
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah. Meanwhile, Penguin is going to a secret castle atop of a snowy mountain, which he intends to use as a hideout and meeting place for his future activities. He takes his henchwoman Lark with him, and they also take Harold with them. Penguin intends to use Harold's abilities to sell the bird-controlling device that he created, but Harold soon learns that Penguin will turn against him once the deal is done. Also inside this castle hideout is Sherry West, the actress that Penguin keeps as a hostage and forces to be his romantic partner?
Penguin's canceled. It's official.
I mean, seriously. I mean, they never get into it, but how far did he take that? I mean, we see them dancing, then we don't see much till we see her tied up. So it's like, ugh.
Yeah.
Alfred and Tim have done their research about recent criminal activity, and they learn that a large group of international criminals have just arrived in Gotham. International criminals in Gotham, isn't that just another Tuesday?
Basically.
I thought they were Boston Pizza owners.
Some of them were, I'm sure.
No. Papa John's? What? With this information, they track down one of the latest gangsters to arrive, and they place a tracking device on his vehicle with Batman's assist. Yeah, Batman puts
Who
on
you
that
think
rubber
you are,
mask.
Spider-Man?
Puts on that rubber mask, kid. The criminal gathering is taking place at Penguin's hideout, but unaware to him, Harold has released Sherry and wants to protect her from Penguin. The crooks want a demonstration of Penguin's technology, and without Harold, Penguin has to control the bird-controlling machine himself. When the machine is turned on, the satellites at Wayne Tech manage to trace down the signal, and Batman follows the waves, triangulating them with the tracking device on the gangster's vehicle, and so he locates Penguin's hideout. The criminals are baffled as all they seem to be watching is trained birds, but when Batman's helicopter approaches the site, Penguin starts the real
Get to
demonstration.
the chopper, the Wayne Tech chopper.
Penguin starts the real demonstration of bird brutality.
Bird on bird crime. They break out the gun. Oh my god, I can't breathe.
Most of the criminals.
They got grenades.
What?
They have grenades and machine guns.
Yeah, see, kill them birds, eh?
Oh boy.
Most of the criminals decide to flee from the place after Batman has reached the hideout, but Penguin keeps attacking the Dark Knight with his birds. Harold finds and confronts Penguin, but he is no match for the criminal. However, this distraction was enough for Batman to tamper with Penguin's system, and the birds are neutralized. Penguin makes one last attempt by holding Sherry as his hostage, but as always, he is defeated and Batman just comes in and he's like, I'm done
What is
with
with the pinstripe suit, by the way? I was just like, what the dang heck?
It's a padded suit, man.
Did
but
they
I just-
have to have pinstripe?
I just love Batman comes in on that last page. He's, basically he's just like done with Penguin. He just like whips a batarang at him.
Had enough of you, see?
Just like, you're done. Right to the head. Batarang right to that big schnoz.
Not in the face.
But yes, he's captured by Batman. Commissioner Gordon soon arrives at the place to arrest Batman and rescue Sherry. It is then that Sherry tells Batman and Gordon about Harold, who simply disappeared from the place after Penguin was captured. Sherry believes Harold only wants to be left alone, and so they decide to leave the place while Harold silently watches from the shadows.
I love how it's like he ran off so he could be alone. Maybe that's just where we should leave him. I mean,
But Harold reappears, so yeah, we'll have to cover that one day. Batman 458.
Yeah.
He's like hiding out in the city, so yes, this castle must not have worked out.
I mean, you can only stay in an old creepy castle by yourself for so much before you go crazy, Just ask Dr. Doom.
Just ask Little Hellfire.
I wish I had a castle.
Uh,
There's some pretty cheap castles, but they're pretty dilapidated, to be honest. Don't think I didn't think about it.
All right, so I'm looking for any notes. Yeah, I think we pretty much hit all the notes about this arc. All right, so what did you think?
I think the covers are the best things about this story. I don't like birds, so I might be biased. But it's a pretty solid story as a Penguin story goes. It was interesting. It was different. It was fun. We kind of get to see how really deranged he is. You feel bad for Harold. You want more for the guy.
It's kind of...
I mean, if you're any 90s kid, Hunchback of Notre Dame taught us to love our hunchbacks, to give them a chance.
It's like a solid Batman story for 1990, but I just find it weird. It's like it seems like
It does not hold up, sir.
No, but it seems like they added certain elements, like the whole Sherry West thing, and then all of a sudden it just like went nowhere. I mean, you really
just to show another layer of his derangement that he can't tell, fact from fiction. He's infatuated with the actual character, not the actress per se.
I guess, but it seems
Which a
like
lot of people have that whole thing. I mean, look at the whole Jodie Foster thing. Maybe that was what it was a reference to. I don't know.
Maybe, but I guess maybe she wasn't going to play ball with the Penguin, so she just like left her tied up. Just like, okay. Did we even see Lark in that last issue? Where's Lark go?
She got the hell out of Dodge like a good Hinch person,
Oh,
Poop hit the fan to go.
Lex Luthor's hiring. I'm out.
Exactly. I heard he has dental and vision.
Oh, good lord. All right. So what
It
grade?
was a solid C plus for me. I'm just
Oh.
gonna let you know. C is in cat.
Okay. I'm gonna have to go B minus. Maybe it's the nostalgia, but again,
The
when
artwork is pretty cool. The covers are cool, but the story's just all over the place.
yeah, I know it's one of the better Penguin stories. Well,
yeah, that's the thing.
him getting up off his butt. Yeah. All right. You want to hear what Russell had to say about this
Yes, let's hear what Russell had to say.
from the Tomes of Evil podcast, kids? Yeah. So I don't have any fancy artwork because he's not a fancy man like
No
Ray.
nostrils? He didn't say nostrils?
I should still just put Ray's nostril. No. All right. So yes, new feedback from Russell. All right, Russell, what did you think of this?
Hello, Lilith and Phil. This is Russell from Tomes of Evil, getting in my last minute audio feedback for the Penguin Affair. Now, I got to admit right up front, I have never been a huge Penguin fan.
Who has?
I don't quite know why. He just doesn't seem as interesting as the other Batman rogues, and maybe it's because he's pretty normal. He's a normal guy, unless you watch Batman Returns. But anyway, I think this is the best Penguin story I have ever read.
Whoa.
I loved how how do I put it? Calculating he was. I loved how manipulative he was. He manipulates poor Harold into making this bird controlling device, and these birds are vicious. They are terrifying. My God,
They're birds.
they cause so much havoc and death.
They're birds.
It's literally, I mean, they reference it obviously, but it's right out of Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds. Yeah, Penguin is great, and I love the fact that he's doing this all because he fell in love with a soap opera actress. Well, no, a soap opera character. Yeah, it's pretty great. Of course, Harold the Hunchback is very sad, and you feel for him the whole time because he just wants a friend. Thought the art was great. I really like the detective work that Batman puts in. It's not just, Batman is always ready for everything. He actually has to figure it out. He has to do the autopsy on the birds, yada, yada, yada. Yeah, I thought this story was great. Like I said, Penguin was the highlight. This was obviously before Batman Returns, where he was an actual Penguin guy. This very much lends towards the Burgess Meredith Batman '66 version,
Yes.
but with a dark twist. Yeah, it's good reading, and thank you for your time. And I had to get in my audio feedback right at the last minute because I knew that Ray wouldn't touch Batman with a 39.5-foot pole. So I really enjoy your all show. Big fan. And I look forward to sending in some more feedback for some other stuff. So bye.
Thanks, Russell.
Yes, thank you, Russell. Yes, I will
Be sure
send.
to check out Tomes of Evil for sure. It is a great podcast.
Yeah, we're trying to set something
You'll
up.
hear some familiar voices for sure over there.
Oh yeah, that's one of the. It's a podcast on this planet. So Ray's been on it already.
That's not even a burn.
I know. We're gonna try to set something up. Yeah. He invited both of us on, Lilith, either separately or together. But I think he said it. Russell said he's booked until like the end of April. So we'll have to pick. I was gonna say either separately or together. We'll have to pick a villain to talk about.
Ooh.
But yeah, good stuff. Thank you, Russell. Yeah, thank you. We need someone to send regular Batman feedback because, as you said, Ray won't touch it.
Too familiar, does it?
Oh,
I kid.
Moon Knight, but
Don't unfriend me, Ray Ray.
Moon Knight, but superior.
Depending on the arc. Let's be honest.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, yeah, like Russell said, this is one of the better Penguin stories.
But that's not saying much.
Of especially at like 1990. What great Penguin stories had we had before this? We, like you said,
honestly, if we go back to that whole Batman 66 Penguin, I think we might be onto something. I think that's what the world needs. We don't need that super serious. Although Gotham's Penguin was pretty good.
Yeah.
If they kind of went that route and kind of like gave him like an origin where he worked his way up, because then that ties us back to like the mob ties and things like that I really like. I love the pulpy aspect of Batman. So I think that's probably why I like a lot of the elements of Gotham.
And in some of the newer stories, they like have them come from old money, like the Waynes and stuff.
Yeah, you make that, because every Batman's rogue has to have an aspect of Batman's personality, whole thing. So Penguin has his money. The most important part, because Bruce Wayne would be nothing without his money.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
And you give him an excuse to be a fancy man, because before it's just like, oh, he's a regular guy who, likes monocles.
Gangster,
Yeah.
with delusions of grandeur, as they all do.
And of course, in '92 they had to cast him as Danny DeVito.
So I mean, it was Tim Burton. So
I mean, yeah, the whole thing with him actually having flippers and stuff was kind of weird.
It freaked me. I was like, wait a minute, did I miss something? Have I been reading Penguin wrong this whole time?
I know. I'd be interested even today seeing Danny DeVito pull off just like a regular Penguin, the top hat and all that other crap.
He drinks too much limoncello for that, but
hey-oh.
He's happily retired, I believe. Or he does. Is Sunny still on the air? It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Whatever that is gone off the air, I believe is when he will retire.
I don't watch
it was his last season or something.
Oh, I thought I heard somewhere they was still going or something, because
the whole FX thing with Disney.
Well, they set a record. I think they're like the longest running something or other. Yeah, because it's over 10. I thought it was season it was getting like close to supernatural territory, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'm like, is it still on? Because everybody else has been on like different shows and stuff still while the show was going on.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just always confused whether or not that show's still on. But it's a good show. If you like Seinfeld.
Russell's waiting for his favorite bad villain, Dr. Jonathan Crane. I'm trying to remember.
I'm sure Phil has something somewhere. Maybe we should do those for Halloween.
Oh, maybe. I was
maybe make that our annual thing, Scarecrow for Halloween.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, I'll take a look at the schedule, because I'm gonna have to. I'm sending Russell all the schedule. Yeah. All right. It's always it's dress up every day in Gotham City, Lil. Come on.
All right. Got me there.
So should we give the kids their homework?
Definitely. Let's do it.
All right. Let me pull up the schedule here. But yes, thank you for the feedback, Russell. It's nice someone joins us for Batman. Ray. Scarecrow for Halloween. He says Scarecrow for Halloween and Hobgoblin for Thanksgiving. Sounds like Christmas to me.
Pretty much.
We did Hobgoblin the last 2 years for November, but I think this year we might be doing some Harry Osborn maybe. Talk about your turkeys.
Yeah, talk about your jive turkeys.
Hey-o. Oh, that's right. Next episode, we're going to be covering that Venom arc from Legends of the Dark Knight 16 through 20.
No, the other Venom.
Yeah, no, the drug, not the overexposed Marvel character.
Everybody's confused. Wait, what?
Yes, no. You want to know the origin of the drug Bane uses? Yes, we'll come back next. Some Denny O'Neil goodness from Legends of the Dark Knight. Then in 2 weeks, Batman the Cult. That miniseries. You could have given that to Ray, but you didn't. So I thought you were going to give that to Ray, but you didn't. Okay. And then in 3 weeks,
I don't want to totally hate us.
I know.
Batman.
And then in 3 weeks for Earth Day, Detective Comics 613. I believe that's the Earth Day one. Yes. Oh, and then in 4 weeks, that's the Ray episode.
Nice.
Yes. For in the month of April, towards the end of April, Russell. Yes, Lilith is going to do an episode of Into the Night, and Ray is coming over here.
Moon Knight podcast.
That's right, and you get that right if you're going to do that show. Yes, and and Ray's coming over here to do we're forcing him to do an episode of Batman with me. So, yes, Ray and I will be talking the idiot route from Batman 472 and 473 and Detective Comics 639 and 640. Boy, Ray's going to be like, man, I wish I'd smoked a doobie.
He's going to have his wine. He'll be all right.
Oh, look, Russell's excited for the Batman, the call Deacon Blackfire. That's right. Wait, best thing I've ever heard. What, the Deacon Blackfire, or that Ray's going to be over here doing Batman?
Nobody tell the loonies.
He better. Oh, you can tell the loonies. You're going to be over. You're going to be.
Yeah, I'm going to tell the loonies.
You're going to be throwing the switches over there. You tell the loonies. All right, everyone. So, yes, send your thoughts on all of those. Give Ray a warm welcome over here. Email us, capesandlunatics@gmail.com, or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember to follow We Are the Night, the Batman
podcast.
On Facebook, on Twitter. We have our Agents of the Bat, our Facebook fan group. Please join us there. I think we're approaching 700 members, so join us over there. Hey, we're
past 666 and 669.
Let's get it over 1,000. Let's get it though into the night numbers.
Hell, get into Ultimate Spider-Cast now.
Ultimate Spider-Cast is closed. I mean, a couple hundred, I think. Oh no, he said the best thing he ever heard. He says is forcing Ray to do Batman is fantastic. We thought so. So yeah, follow all of our social media, links to this YouTube, links to the Patreon, links to merchandise, all in one place.
Stay hydrated because it's nobody's business what you're drinking on your Zoom meeting.
Even if it is 10 a.m. No, it doesn't matter. So yes, find everything at Linktree, linktr.ee/capesandlunatics. And remember to support the sponsors, Tweaked Audio. Hear those
Get
birds.
yourself some headphones. Get some bat-like hearing.
Yes. With crystal clear HD, hear those birds coming. And also, doesn't matter what size, shape, or form they come in, go hunt a killer.
Michelle Gray needs your help. In DC, we need a tie-in. Either Flash or Batman. It's right there.
How about?
But we do have handy-dandy discounts for both. Just use code Southgate at checkout.
That's right. Use that.
But if you're not into any of that, what else do you got for them?
Well, you can also pick up Pod Life, the book, now in digital and paperback. Learn about the journeys of many Southgate Media Group podcasters and that other guy who had to put his name first, Rob Southgate.
That's the deal.
And you can pick that up and pretty much anything else in the world on Amazon. And when you do, be like a little.
Be sure to hit that link down in the show notes.
Yes, be like a little hellfire on a daily basis.
That stimulus might hit on the 17th, so instead of spending it on booze, spend it on Amazon. But before you do, click that link.
Oh my god! You're that delivery person in your area is gonna like break their back with all the Funkos coming to your house.
I don't know. I think I have enough. I have like 150 at this point. I think I'm done for a while. I can't be like that one guy that has like every Funko ever. He's like 5,000. It's crazy.
That's not a little, is it?
I don't know what's going on.
But no, yes. So yes, use the code for Southgate Media Group when you go on Amazon. Help us support this show, the network, and that strange Birdman himself, Rob Master.
Batman hiding alone in a castle
with his birds, Rob Master Doom Southgate.
Make it rain.
Don't call Molly and Martha birds.
So says Master Doom.
We're not in England.
So says Master Doom. Why did your eye drift over to my box?
Oh, please. We know they're the superior Southgates.
We do.
Rob is number 3.
Mark my words.
All right, Lilith, where can the kitties find you?
All right. If you are still live tweeting on Twitter while it's still free, follow me on Twitter at Lilith Hellfire. I live tweet Batwoman, Flash, and sometimes Superman and Lois. You can find me on Instagram at Lilith Hellfire 86. And if you want some spicy memes, they're still in the oven baking, but they're coming at Lil Hellfire 69 on TikTok and the gram.
I'm thirsty for it, bro.
Pull yourself up and slip into it.
Slide
Yes,
into that
indeed.
social media.
Be like Batman. Pull yourself and slip into it.
Oh my god. What a waste of butter.
Oh, what a waste of butter.
But yes, again, thank you for the feedback, Russell. I'll put a link to the Twitter for Tomes of Evil in the show notes. So, see, send feedback, you get rewards, Ray. Boy, Ray just taking it from all sides today. Hey.
Ew.
All right, kids. Thank you for joining us. Again, come back next time for some Venom.
Not that Venom, the other Venom.
Remember, next time, drugs are bad, okay?
Venom on Venom?
Hell.
I'm sure there's a fanfic somewhere.
Maybe we'll get more listeners who are like, hey, no, it is the Venom. The Venom.
Batman is the only king in Black Eye needs.
Oh. Oh my. After Batman, damn. So yes, thank you for joining us. Thank you, Russell. Come back next time for Batman Venom. And remember, in about a month, Ray is coming here. I want plenty of feedback for Ray.
Looney on a loony.
You know, just a bunch of emails saying, "Ha, how do you like it, Ray? Ha ha." Oh. But until next time, same bat time, same bat
channel.
The Batman Podcast.
We are the night. We are vengeance.